Good evening, guys. So good evening, folks. It's your bro, Richie Rich here. Tonight in this video, I'm back with another Need for Speed, car explanation video for y'all. And, sorry, it's your bro, Richie Rich here again. Tonight in this video, I'm back with another Need for Speed, car explanation video for y'all. Sorry, I'm a bit too tired right now. And tonight I'm still sticking with the cars from Need for Speed Rivals 2013, and tonight in this video I'll be talking to you about one of the best ones in the whole world, which is the 2010 Ferrari 599 GTO F141. This is like legit one of the best versions of the 599. Literally, I gotta say the GTO for me personally was just the best. Sorry, I'm just a bit too tired right now, but it's been so hard for me. Ow. It was a bit of a bad idea. Yes. I'm back. Wait. There we go. Sorry, it's just my eyes usually sting. They sting like crazy. Like the pain is just unbearable. Yep. I get circles around my eyes. It's like, literally, it's like I'm up all night, which mostly I am, but at some point I'll try to go sleep a little bit earlier tonight, or maybe tomorrow, I don't know when, but can't keep staying up all night, it's just the worst thing ever, just... God damn it. God damn it. It feels like I wasn't drinking water for months. My God. Forgot what that felt like. Bam. One rule of advice: never skip drinking water. Because if you don't, you're not going to be able to hydrate. Especially in the summer, which is a really, really crucial part. Always remember, drink a lot of water daily. Not just for summer, but also for, like, you know, workouts and all that kind of stuff. If you're doing like running, lifting weights, going on treadmills and all that kind of stuff, marathon and all that, make sure you drink tons and tons of water so you stay hydrated. That's the most and also main important rule. Don't always forget that, because otherwise if you do, you're gonna get tired completely, you're gonna get dehydrated, and yeah, just keep that in mind, just in case. Anyways, so got a bit scientific there, which I will be for most of my videos. I know I get scientific at most, but I'll try to tone it down. What I mean by that is, like, you know, just take it easy, you know, just have fun. It's not always about, you know, being scientific and serious and boring, all that. Well, not really boring, but like, I do get too technical at most times, and it just gets, you know, I'll admit it does get a bit boring, but that's just how it is for me. But I will try to, you know, just tone it down a little bit. I'll try my best to improve. Anyway, so with that being said, let's get started with tonight's video. So tonight I'll be talking to you about the 2010 Ferrari 599 GTO F141. So before I start, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment below what y'all think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you don't make brand uploads. Without any further ado, let's begin. So the 2010 Ferrari 2010 Ferrari Ferrari 599 GTO F 599 GTO F141 from Need for Speed Rivals 2013. Here we go. So, starting off with, as always, is the motor. So it's a typo or tipo, I can't really pronounce it correctly. It spells TIPO F140C, a naturally aspirated 6-liter V12, a similar motor that you find in an F12, but has 6.3 liters, whereas this one's just 6 liters. So it's a Tipo F140C, a naturally aspirated 6-liter V12 motor. So no turbos, superchargers, nothing, just bone stock, pure V12 perfection. I always love these V12 Ferraris because I'm a big Ferrari fan. I mean, yeah, sure, I do like Lambos as well. But for me personally, I've mostly been a Ferrari person. I've been more of a Ferrari man. So it's got a Tipo F140C, a naturally aspirated 6-liter V12, 8,250 RPMs for power, 6.5, so 6,500, 6,500 for torque. It made 661, well, right up to like 670 horsepower, the same as a 2010 Murcielago SV, but that has a 6.5 liter V12. Was mid motor, not front motor like the Ferrari, but oh well. So it's got 8,250 RPMs of power, 6,500 for torque. It makes 670 horsepower and 457, or I was like 460 pound-feet, 620 newton meters of torque. Pretty good. 620 newton meters of torque. Next up is performance. So 0 to 60 is dealt with in 3.4 seconds, the same as both a Ferrari 458 and a 911 GT2 RS 997. So 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. Top speed, so 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. Top speed, 208 miles an hour. At a 6-speed sequential gearbox with paddle shift anyways. Curb weight, despite it being a V12 Ferrari, it weighs in at 3,538 pounds. So 3,538 pounds, which is 1,605 kilos. So it's not too bad for a Ferrari, but yeah, at the same time, it's a little bit, bit of a disadvantage. 50-50. I mean, 1.6 tons is not too bad. 1,605 kilos is not that bad. It's not too bad. It's okay-ish. Anyways, layout is the proper old school Grand Tourer layout of front motor, rear wheel drive. Perfect. Anyways, yeah, so layout, front motor, rear wheel drive. So the 2010 599 GTO F141's a grand touring. So the 2010 599 GTO F141's a Grand Touring Grand Touring car manufactured. So it's a GT car manufactured by Ferrari. Introduced as a street legal version, road legal version of the track only 59 track only 599XX, which I kind of not I don't really like that 599XX that much. I mean, it's a bit it's a bit too hardcore. I mean, like with the fins and the wings and the decals and all that. I mean, I do love like decal type cars. I mean, tuner wise, but for a Ferrari, it's a bit overkill. I mean, what I think of Ferraris is just, like to keep it, simpler and just keep it perfect. Because that's what Ferraris are usually about. Just keeping their cars perfect in perfection and style to maintain it in every single way, in every single detail it's meant to be. And the 599 GTO is just a perfect example. I mean, what I'm trying to say, like, I like to think of Ferraris as like clean, nothing too like crazy, nothing too like how can I say this? Nothing too crazy, nothing too standard. What I'm trying to say is like nothing, not too much, not too little, just perfect, dead on, in straight in the middle. Just keep it, clean and simple, not going crazy. Just keep it perfect and elegant and flamboyant and just perfect in every way. Just keep it precise. It's just precision engineering. Precision engineering. Ferrari. Honestly, it's just the best. If I had to go with Ferraris, I go with the street legal versions only. I mean, the ones that are illegal, like just to only race on the track, like the FXX, the FXXK, the 599XX, and the LaFerrari. I mean, they're cool, but they're mostly just for a track because they're not really street legal. There was like registration issues and taxes and all that, and like things that is not supposed to have to make it real legal. What I'm trying to say is I'd rather go with production Ferraris, the ones that are meant to be street legal on the road. That's what I'm trying to say. I'd rather go with those. And a standard 599 GTO 2010 for me personally is just a perfect example. So the 2010 599 599 GTO 599 GTO 599 GTO GTO F141's a Grand Touring car manufacturer. So it's a GT car manufactured by Ferrari. Introduced as a street legal version, same thing, of the track only 599XX. It was based on the standard 599 GT 599 GTB Fiorano from 2006, which essentially was literally kind of the same, a little bit identical. Like nothing like just too crazy and whatnot. But yeah, essentially the same motor, but a little bit different. It was a bit more powerful than the GTB Fiorano. 612 horsepower it had, the same as a Carrera GT, the same as a Porsche Carrera GT. But yeah, introduced as a street legal version of the track only. Introduced as a street legal version of the track only 599XX. It was based on the 599 GTB Fiorano, which that has 612 horsepower, the same as a Porsche Carrera GT, whereas the GTO 599 the 670 horsepower, around almost 60 horsepower more than the GTB Fiorano. But yeah, and it's lighter. I think it's lighter than the GTB. So it was based on the 599 GTB Fiorano. I think it's lighter. Yeah, it is much lighter. It's lighter than the GTB, which is perfect by 200 pounds lighter almost. Which is in mathematical terms about 80 or so kilos lighter, which is a huge weight savings. It's perfect. So introduced as a road legal version of the track only 599XX, it was based on the 599. It was based on the 599 GTB Fiorano. The 599 GTO's the third car, third car, third car in third car, third car in third car in Ferrari's in Ferrari's history to carry GTO in it to carry GTO in its name after both the 250 and the 288 GTOs. It has many features that were carried over, so carried over from the 599 XX 599XX, including its V12 motor, crankshaft, 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 exhaust manifolds, exhaust manifold, and intakes. Other notable features include other notable features in other notable features include the reduction of weight. So reduction of weight, reduction of weight. It's making it lighter over the 599 over the 599 GTB. Wider tires with 285 30 front and 315 315 315 3 315 315 30 315 35 on the rear compared to the GTB Fioranos, so the GTBs 245/40 front and so 245/40 front and 305/35, so 245/40 front and 305/35 rear. So essentially it's got wider tires than the GTB. Pretty good. And the inclusion of Ferrari's CCM 2, I think it's carbon composite or something. So CCM2 carbon ceramic brakes as carbon ceramic brakes as standard. It had a limited production run of, despite its name, 599 units. Despite its name 599, because that's how much they made. Like less than 600 of those were made. So it had a limited production run of 599 units. Technically 600, but oh well. Just 599, just to keep it by Ferrari terms. Anyways, next up is video games. So, Need for Speed Rivals 2013. The 2010 the 2010 599 the 2010 599 GTO appears in Rivals 2013 as a racer. Speaking of which, run the last part. It's unlocked. It's unlocked for the racer faction. It's unlocked for the racer faction for the racer faction upon the player completing any of the speed lists offered at rank 13. Offered at rank 13. Once unlocked, it could be purchased for $155,000. Not too bad. Alright, and that is pretty much it for the five. Alright, and that is pretty much it for the 599 GTO. So, if you guys like this video, subscribe, comment below what y'all think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so hit the notification bell and hit all so to make brand new uploads. So that'll be it. I'll see y'all soon in the next video. Till then, stay safe, have a great evening, and have a great day tomorrow morning, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So yeah, take care, folks. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.